Have you ever been in a room full of people talking loudly, sharing opinions, and trying to prove they're right, only to notice that the smartest person there says almost nothing? It's strange, isn't it? Most of us grow up believing that intelligent people should be the ones talking the most. But in reality, the opposite is often true. Many highly intelligent people spend more time listening than speaking. And the reason has nothing to do with shyness or a lack of confidence. In fact, their silence may be one of the biggest signs of intelligence. Today, we'll uncover the hidden psychology behind why smart people often stay silent, and what they understand that most people don't. Imagine two people entering a meeting. The first person immediately starts sharing ideas, interrupting others, and trying to show everyone how much they know. The second person quietly listens. They observe, they ask questions, and they only speak when they have something valuable to add. Which one appears smarter? Most people would choose the first person, but appearances can be deceiving. Many people speak because they want validation. They want others to see them as knowledgeable, important, or successful. Smart people don't feel the same pressure. They understand something powerful. The person who talks the most usually learns the least. When you're speaking, you're repeating what you already know. When you're listening, you're gaining new information. Every conversation becomes an opportunity to learn. That's why intelligent people often stay quiet. Not because they have nothing to say, but because they're busy collecting information. One of the biggest differences between intelligent and average thinkers is self-awareness. The more knowledge a person gains, the more they realize how much they still don't know. Psychologists call this the Dunning-Kruger effect. People with limited knowledge often believe they know far more than they actually do. Meanwhile, experts tend to underestimate themselves. Why? Because they've seen the complexity of reality. Imagine someone who has read one book about investing. Suddenly, they feel like an expert. Now imagine a person who has spent 20 years studying markets. That person understands how unpredictable and complicated things really are. The beginner feels certain. The expert feels cautious. This is why intelligent people often avoid making absolute statements. They know there are perspectives they haven't considered, information they haven't discovered, and possibilities they haven't explored. Their silence comes from humility, not ignorance. Most people enter conversations focused on what they're going to say next. Smart people focus on understanding the people around them. They watch body language, tone of voice, facial expressions, patterns of behavior. They know that people often reveal more through actions than words. Think about it. A person can tell you they're confident, but their body language may reveal nervousness. Someone can claim they're honest, but their actions may tell a different story. Intelligent people understand that observation is a superpower, and observation requires silence. When you're constantly speaking, you miss the details. The smartest people in the room are often studying the room itself. Have you ever argued with someone who refused to listen? No matter what evidence you provide, no matter how logical your explanation is, they've already decided they're right. Smart people encounter this all the time, and eventually, they learn an important lesson. Not every argument deserves your attention. Many people believe winning arguments makes them powerful. Intelligent people understand that protecting their energy is far more valuable. Sometimes the smartest response is no response. Sometimes silence prevents unnecessary stress. And sometimes walking away is a sign of strength. They choose peace over proving a point, because they know that being right means nothing if it costs your peace of mind. In today's world, everyone is rushing to speak, rushing to react, rushing to judge. But smart people pause. They think before they act. Silence creates space. Space for reflection, space for logic, space for better decisions. Many of history's greatest thinkers spent large amounts of time alone in thought, because deep thinking requires quiet. When your mind is constantly distracted by noise, it's difficult to see clearly. Silence allows intelligent people to process information more effectively, and that often leads to better outcomes. So why do smart people often stay silent? Because they value learning over attention. Because they understand how much they still don't know. Because they observe more than they speak. Because they avoid pointless arguments. and because silence helps them make better decisions. The next time you meet someone who isn't talking much, don't assume they're shy. Don't assume they're insecure. And don't assume they have nothing to say. They might simply understand the power of silence. Sometimes the quietest person in the room is the smartest one.